copy reading part 6. Part 6 of question 3. Of question 3. Where did the instructions come from? Here we go. A molecule that can be read and copied. How can DNA be read and copied so reliably? The four chemical bases used in the DNA ladder A, T, G, and C form the ladder's individual rungs, but always pairing in the same way, A with T and G with C. If one side of a rung is A, the other side is always T. G always meets C. Therefore, if you have one side of the ladder, you know the other side of the ladder. Will one side of the ladder read GTCA, the other side must read CAGT. The partial rungs differ in length, but when they pair up with the complements, they make complete rungs of one uniform length. Discovering that fact led scientists to another breakthrough about this remarkable molecule. DNA is perfectly suited for being copied over and over and over. The ENZYME machine that replicates DNA takes in free floating units of those four chemicals from the environment in the nucleus. Then it uses them to complete each rung on the split DNA strand. So a DNA molecule really is like a book that is read and copied over and over again. In the average lifespan of a human, DNA is copied some 10 billion times with amazing fertility. Why do these facts matter? Again, let us ask ourselves, where did all these instructions come from? The Bible suggests that this book and its writing originates with a superhuman author. Is that conclusion really out of date or unscientific? Consider this: could humans even build the museums just described? They would run into real difficulty if they tried. Much about the human genome and how it functions is little understood as yet. Scientists are still trying to figure out where all the genes are and what they do. And the genes comprise only a small part of the DNA strand. What about all those long stretches that do not contain genes? Scientists have called those parts junk DNA, but more recently they have been modifying that stance. Those parts may control how and to what extent the genes are used. And even if scientists could create a full model of the DNA and the machines that copy and proofread it, could they make it actually function as a real one does? Famous scientist Richard Feynman left this note on a blackboard shortly before his death. What I cannot create, I do not understand. His candid humility is refreshing, and his statement obviously true in the case of DNA. Scientists cannot create DNA with all its replication and transcription machinery, nor can they fully understand it. Yet some assert that they know that it all came about by undirected chance and accident. Does the evidence that you have considered really support such a conclusion? Some women have decided that the evidence points the other way. For example, Francis, C-R-I-C-K, a scientist who helped to discover DNA's double helix structure, decided that this molecule is far too organized to have come about through undirected events. He proposed that intelligent extraterrestrials may have sent DNA to the Earth to help get life started here. More recently, noted philosopher Anthony Flew, who advocated atheism for 50 years, did an about-face of sorts. At 81 years of age, he began to express a belief that some intelligence must have been at work in the creation of life. Why the change? A study of DNA. When asked if his new line of thought might prove unpopular among scientists, Flew reportedly answered, "That's too bad. My whole life has been guided by the principle to follow the evidence wherever it leads." What do you think? Well, what do you think? Where does the evidence lead? Imagine that you found a computer room in the heart of a factory. The computer is running a complex master program that directs all the workings of that factory. What is more, that program is constantly sending out instructions on how to build and maintain every machine there, and it is making copies of itself and proofreading them. What would that evidence lead you to conclude? That the computer and its program must have made themselves, or that they were produced by orderly, intelligent minds. Really, the evidence speaks for itself. Facts and questions. Facts. DNA is packaged within the chromosomes in a manner so efficient that it has been called a feat of engineering. Question. How could such order and organization arise? By undirected chance events. Fact. DNA's capacity to store information still has no equal in today's computer age. Question. If human computer technicians cannot achieve such results, how could mindless matter do so on its own? Fact. DNA contains all the instructions needed to build a unique human body and maintain it throughout life. Question. How could such writing come about without a writer, such programming without a programmer? Fact. For DNA to work, it has to be copied, read, and proofread by a swarm of complex molecular machines called ENZYMES, which must work together with precision and split-second timing. Question. Do you believe that highly complex, highly reliable machinery can come about by chance without solid proof? Would not such a belief amount to blind faith? That's the end of question 3. I'll be reading question 4 next. Until then, bye for now. And if you like what I'm doing, please let me know. You can email me at Emily, E-M-I-L-I-E, Emily Yorkie at hotmail.com. Again, that's Emily, E-M-I-L-I-E, Yorkie at hotmail.com. Okay, bye for now.